there's a cool release that we want to touch on first that you said we should mention, I think, and I think you should mention. You, a Lone Star, and a Mr. Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, Mr. D-O-double-G.
Just how?
I don't know. I still am like, oh my god. And Jay messaged earlier today saying he'd just received the final master today.
Nice.
And I'm just itching to hear it.
You've not even heard it back there?
I've heard the last mix.
Right.
But I've not heard the final
the
shebang.
finished version.
Yeah.
Okay. Has he gave you a release date for it yet?
No, he's like, I'll call you tomorrow. I'm like, oh, I have to wait.
You could give it today.
I know, I'm like, come on, dude.
This is the Wordlife show on Ujima Radio.
Mad. Right, it is that part of the show. I got Kayla Kelley in the building, and you've been a great guest.
Thank you.
Super duper talented, incredible artist. You were here a little while back when we had a Lone Star on the show, and I've heard your music, and you needed your own show separate.
Thank you.
I mean, again, nothing to take away from the legend that is Lone Star, but as I say, you release a song every Friday.
Every Friday. Sometimes two a Friday, but
oh, for real?
Yeah.
Just because one a Friday is not enough. Yeah.
Sometimes I just feel a bit fancy. I'm like, have to.
52 songs a year is not enough. You're like, yeah, that's wild. Yeah. Now, I said to you earlier that was an artist called Russ. He blew up, bless him, like 3 Foot Russ or whatever. Yeah.
Dangerous Russ.
No, I'm sorry, but no. However, his technique to gain traction and get noticed was the exact technique that you're doing. So it's very commendable, and I think, I mean, do you ever think like that's a lot of songs? Like, do you ever get overwhelmed with trying to make it on the Thursday and think I've got to get my song out on Friday?
No, I do like to plan in advance. I think the most difficult thing for me is I try to release them in genres because I do write a lot of them, and super multi-genreified.
Yeah.
And
no, you ain't lying. You literally cover
everything. Yeah. So sometimes I'm like, oh, I've just written this, and that would go really well with the song I did 2 weeks ago, and now we're out of that. So I've had to park it and put it in another. Right. We'll do another funk release, or we'll do another reggae release at some point. So
you got like I noticed you just done the reggae one. You got like funk, you got like soul stuff like that. Have you considered like EDM, sort of like your fast?
Yeah, I've got a couple of them in a little folder, waiting for the right.
Okay.
For the right time.
Wait for the right Friday.
Yeah, wait for the right Friday.
Now, honestly, it's so impressive. Like, just again, most people, they put so much pressure on themselves for releases. You know what I mean? And maybe it's because they're not ready. Maybe it's because they haven't got the confidence as artists or whatever. And I think maybe sometimes you have to go through certain things to do it. But I think some people, they'll take 6 months, a year to put out like 2-3 songs or something like that, you know what I mean? You're putting out every Friday a song at high level, proper level. So it's you haven't got like a secret back catalogue with like 700 songs in it or something?
I do actually have a folder with 275 songs that I've written.
Is that's for real? That's a few songs then. Okay, so you're not going to run out like next Friday or nothing like that?
No, but equally, like I do want to do like banger after banger, and that seed of doubt does settle in, and I think sometimes I'll connect with a certain song because it's meant something to me at the time I wrote it, or like it was just something I had to get out, and I'm like, but like, do people want to hear that? Or I don't know, I'll park it, and if there's a place for it, I'll release it.
And that's the folder that's got 275 in. That's a lot of parking,
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So, but then on the other hand, I'll be like massively impulsive, and I'll have written something just like Attention that you heard earlier. And,
again, a really, really, really good song.
Little More as well. I wrote those 4 days ago.
That's wild.
And then I just impulse. I'm like, I like it right now, so it's done now.
Is that
pretend it hasn't, and then yeah.
And get it out before you get tempted to drop it into that folder of doom.
Yeah, exactly. The folder of doom. Yeah.
I mean, that's like, in that folder, it's probably got more songs than a lot of artists have actually ever made in that folder alone. Do you know how many songs you actually released then? You were quite specific with 275.
Yeah, it's only because I was looking at it the other day and I was like, oh wow, okay, I really need to revisit some of these. And some of them I need to re-record because I was like, I've got stuff from when I was like 16.
Oh, so that's like the all-time.
The abyss of my life.
That's good though that you've got that organised, because I think I've got that over like 6 hard drives, 3 computers, and well,
luckily I had the same Mac from 16 until this year.
Wow.
And that was just because it was like system overload, and I was like, I can't work.
I bet it cries every time you turn it on now. Right. Now important things we got to talk about, because I know you're going to do a live performance in a bit, but we still got like a little bit of time for the interview. There's a cool release that we want to touch on first that you said we should mention, I think, and I think you should mention. You a Lone Star and a Mr. Snoop Dogg.
Yeah. Mr. D-O-double-G.
Just how?
I don't know. I still am like, oh my god. And Jay messaged earlier today saying he'd just received the final master today.
Nice.
And I'm just itching to hear
you've not even heard it back there?
I've heard the last mix.
Right.
But I've not heard the final
the
shebang.
Finished version.
Yeah.
Okay. Has he gave you a release date for it yet?
No, he's like, I'll call you tomorrow. I'm like, oh, I have
to wait. You could give it today.
I know. I'm like, come on, dude.
I know he's a serious guy. Puts it out, and it's going to be coming. If he says it's coming, he's got the mix. It's coming. I've seen the artwork.
Yeah,
looks really good. So wow, that's it's gonna be a big feature. Did you ever listen to much Snoop Dogg?
Yeah. It's funny actually, because when I got given the go ahead, Indy was like, oh, can you show me what Snoop Dogg sings, mummy? And I was like, so then I think
maybe not his first album. I'm not going to say the title.
I went for Drop It Like It's Hot and just skipped to the chorus, and she misheard the lyrics and she was singing Dropping My Guitar, and I was like, yes.
Dropping my guitar.
Let's stick with that. Dropping my guitar. And I'm like, when I dropping my guitar.
Amazing. All right. You probably could have gone with like Pharrell, Beautiful and stuff like that, but apart from that, it's a bit
well, to me that's not Snoop. That's softer.
It is definitely but that's what I mean. Either that or Dogfather, and there's some questionable Snoop stuff. Maybe, or what was it, the Just Eat advert maybe?
I have shown her when he did those you know when he was doing the voiceovers on the animal thing, and he's like, is that a mongoose going up to a gator? So we like that.
Okay, fair. But no, that's awesome. So you've not got a release date for that, but is that coming out on a Friday?
Oh, I don't know. I'll have to make it, won't I?
It might give you a Friday off.
I'll have to have a diva moment and be like, sorry guys, I need a day off.
Well, right. Do you know what's coming out this coming Friday? Are you that?
This coming Friday is Sick, which you
the song you played earlier.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a really good one then.
Thank you.
No, super impressive. Right, so you have a show coming up that you have to promote.
On the 27th of November, we'll be headlining at the Hen and Chicken as part of a showcase that Jelly Records has put on for us.
And that's Bedminster?
Yeah.
Hey.
Tickets are online, so you can get them now, or they will be available on the door also.
Okay.
But it's going to be a really good vibe. I'm really looking forward to it.
So you are headline of that show.
Yeah.
Was there any other support acts or anyone that you know of?
Yes.
Have I just dropped you right in?
Yes, but I can't remember her name. Yeah. Oh, but no.
But they're amazing.
Amazing, so good.
Sorry. Right. Okay. We've got probably another minute or so I could do for an interview. Was there anyone at home you want to shout out to?
Well, I have to big up my band. They are absolutely amazing at me coming to them with an idea.
Wait. Sorry, yeah. So I know you make a lot of. I could probably do another minute because I got more questions. Yeah, right. Band.
Yeah.
Because I know you done the 4 Wall song with the band, right? Mm-hmm. That I just assumed that was like a one-off. Sorry, because I know you record a lot of your stuff yourself, don't you?
Yeah.
Amazing for one that you can do that skills, because honestly, a lot of people can't do that. Never mind at the level you do it. You know what I mean? But a band.
Yeah. So I think for me, there's real magic in live instruments, and I think I've just got the best group of people behind me. Like, you know, I've got Stacey Batchelor on drums, who was Laid Black's drummer for nearly 20 years.
Wow.
And he's like one of my best friends, absolutely epic. I've got David on sax and keys. I've got Benny on bass. I've just let go of my old guitarist, but I've got a lovely guy called Matty who I've played with before in one of the reggae bands that I sing with, Anika Venus, and he's epic, and he's coming and stepping in for this gig.
Wait, when you say bands you sing for?
Yeah, so
you also do other vocals apart from yours. I really flopped this interview. I should have asked all these questions before. It's because you do all this stuff every Friday. I just assumed that was it. I assumed that was like enough for an artist to do it, never mind all this other stuff.
I'm a busy woman.
No, it's impressive, right? Yeah. So you're in other bands as well. Let me just add another song. Right, we now got another few minutes. Right, wait, what?
Yeah, so there's a really great reggae artist called Anika Venus, who I sometimes write with. Her song "Sleeping in My Bed" we co-wrote together, and Rasta as well, that is coming up. Yeah. I initially wrote with her in mind, and then I think the music she had sent me was very different to this, because she wanted it to a specific song, and that ended up being something else. And it was one of those that I was sort of sat with, and like, obviously being a white blonde female, I'm like, can I sing a song about a Rasta? Is that appropriate? So I spoke to Future and I spoke to Guire, and I just sent them the track and said, look, you know, this is it. I don't want to ruffle any feathers, but I think it's really beautiful. I think it's got a good message, but
is it right?
Yeah. And they both come back to me and were like, yeah, it's powerful.
Hit the nail on the head.
Yeah, and Future was like, I want to be on it. So I was like, okay.
Okay. I assumed based on the subject that it was for that, but no, it was.
Yeah, it was supposed to be for someone completely different, and then I was sat
like,
there, and
I'm having that one.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, I think I'm gonna put that one out.
Yeah, it's coming out on Friday.
Yeah.
That one.
And then obviously I perform with Laid Black sometimes if Rachel's not available.
Yeah.
So I'm sort of
big up Rachel.
Yeah, big up Rachel. She's amazing. She's another power mama.
Random enough, so Rachel, her brother Linton, is who I started doing music with when I was younger. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Small world,
Small
right?
world.
Yeah. He used to be called Flinty or Hyundai. So big up Linton as well. Yeah. But yeah, right. So we're going to go into some commercial breaks. Before we do that, was there anyone else you wanted to shout out apart from the band?
Oh, there's so many.
Am I
big
gonna
up
have to
to
put
the
another
band, the family, Indian Ted, Tiger, Pixie and Andy, who are like without fail sharing every post I do, and obviously my sister. You're awesome. So awesome. Pint-sized awesomeness.
Wait, that was your sister in the picture?
Yeah.
Right, so I'm going to go to some adverts. Straight after this, we come back into the live performance part of the show, yeah?
Okie dokie.
All right, let's go.
Started on the mountains, you peppers were nowhere near it. Little man, you top at the what, so I'll never hear it. You don't want to smoke from the dragon, you'll never clear it. You say you got the drive, but it's high cause you never steer it. He's a killer till I bang him in his tear drip. Trust me, I go in when it's on, I never feared it. Do it till it's done and then I'm gonna disappear quick. But it's all the same, it's always long, so now I air it. I don't wanna do this anymore.